Hi there guys, Ken here, your Thrifty Apprentice. In this video guys, we're going to be revisiting a video that I had in my archive. As most of you know, at this point I am in the process of moving. Almost done, not quite finished yet, didn't have the studio set up to shoot a video for today, so I did have to go into my archives and pull out one that I had been saving. Now in this video, I'm using the PRINA color pencils. Now, you guys may remember that from an art kit video that I did a couple weeks ago. So there is a review for these pencils already up on the channel. And I'll try to remember to link it in the video description if I can remember. But if not, you can always just go to the Thrifty review playlist. And there you're going to find a entire list of products that I've tested and reviewed, so you will be able to find them there if I forget to link it. Now I'm using 3 shades of green, and as you can see here, I'm doing a rose, and I'm just using those 3 shades of green to do the stem. I'm also adding in some browns, just because I wanted to give it a little bit more realism. Now, the pencils, if you recall, if any of you have seen the review for these pencils, I actually gave them a really good mark to be such a budget pencil. Really creamy and buttery and soft. Not nearly as much as like a Prismacolor now, but I felt like the pencils for the price that you paid and the little kit that you got was a really, really good value. And I still do recommend these pencils, especially for like a beginner or someone who's looking to just kind of, play around with color pencils and see if there's something that you like. And they also work really, really well for mixed media work. They add a really nice coverage to a mixed media painting, giving it a little bit more body. So I did like the pencils for that. I recall the white pencil was really cool. It was kind of opaque for a budget pencil set, which really surprised me. Now, as with any pencil set, I had an issue with blending reds. I do not know what it is about reds that tend to try to defeat me, but I did the best I could. There was not enough reds in that pencil set in order for me to really get the color range on the rose that I wanted. However, I did work with what I had, and it came out okay. Not nearly as dimensional or what's the word I'm looking for? It was not nearly, it wasn't what I normally do with colored pencils, which is why I had this video in archive. I think I remember showing you guys this illustration when I did the review and told you that I wasn't sure if I was going to, even post a video for doing this rose. Well, here we are, guys. That's life for you, huh? It's funny how things work. So I needed a video to post and share with you guys today because I did not want to not post anything. So yeah, looks like we're sharing this video anyway. But that's okay. Again, I don't feel like it came out too bad, and I do feel like it did give me the experience with these pencils that I needed, or some of the experience with these pencils that I needed in order to do the review at the point that I was testing them. But yeah, as I said before, I still recommend them. They're a good value. They're a pretty good price. They have really good coverage. They will erase and blend out with Gamsol. They do move a little bit in water, but not nearly as much as like a watercolor pencil would. But you will get some movement if you were to try to blend the pencils with water, which is the case with a lot of budget pencils on the market right now. And the thing is, with budget pencils, I'm not sure if they're all made by the same factory, but I have found with a lot of budget pencils that, they are, they have a lot of similarities, especially like the budget pencil sets that you see pop up here and there on Amazon. And I've also noticed that, a lot of pencil sets come and go really quickly. A lot of pencil companies, here today, gone tomorrow. But I do think these are a really good value, and I hope that they stick around. And I really hope that they're available at a really good price if anybody decides to go try to source them after this video. Now here I'm using an alcohol marker to blend those pencils down. They did blend really well with the alcohol marker. I did not want to grab any Gamsol at the point that I was doing this video, and I had that colorless blender sitting there, and it worked really, really well to help blend those pencils down. And here you're going to see me go back and forth, just adding more layers to it, just trying to get it to blend out to the coloration, the depth, and the saturation that I wanted. And as I said, by the time all of this was over with, I was pretty satisfied. Not completely. I would love to do this illustration again at some point, but I have so many other products to test and review that I have not even opened. So yeah, here I'm spreading it alcohol ink around again in order to blend those that extra layer that I added. You notice I'm kind of coloring off any excess, because those pencils are waxy and I didn't want them to clog up my colorless blender. So I just used a clear piece of paper or a scratch piece of paper to go ahead and wipe off the excess color from those pencils, because they are were those pencils wax based or oil based? I think they were oil based, but they worked kind of like a wax based pencil. Well, with that said, here I'm going to grab a fine line marker and go ahead and outline it so it'll stand out a little bit more from the back of the page. And that's going to pretty much bring it to an end. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share. Sharing is caring. Comment. I would love to hear from you guys. Follow us on all social media sites. And don't forget, as I tell you guys at the end of every single video, just keep painting.